Hey, KA Sports Boxing fans. It's your boy Kofi Besi Jr. here right again. And I'm here with the Monday Boxing Madness, where we bring you nothing but the best in the updates, best of updates in the world of boxing. We're gonna start right from boxing highlights. We talk about the schedules. The fight that's gonna happen this weekend, and of course, the news that are making the headlines in boxing. These are the things that you're going to find right here on the Monday Boxing Madness with your host, Kofi Basi Jr., right here on KA Sports Boxing. Stick and stay with me. We're going to take a breather, and when we come, we're going to jump right into it. It's KA Sports Boxing. Stick with me and don't go far. Yeah, we had a very entertaining boxing weekend over the weekend. We had a couple of fights happening that I'll talk to you about. We have like Adrian Bruner in the news. We also have Zayas who also won his fight over the weekend and is ready for big shots. You know, and started calling names already. We also have Shushu also in the news. He gave a very spectacular performance like last weekend, and we'll also talk about it in the fight highlights. Of course, when we talk about news, we've already seen a couple of stuff happening on or being shared on KA Sports already. So I'm sure you already know about the news about uh, Mike Tyson's and Jake Paul's new date somewhere in November. We'll talk about that one too as well. And fight schedule this weekend. There are two big cards that I'll talk to you about. One in Ghana, where K Sports Boxing will be streaming that event live on all our social media platforms. So definitely, I'll talk to you about that one. And of course, this weekend we have the face of boxing, or quote unquote, one of the face of boxing also returning this weekend. In the name of Tank Davis, also like fighting against Martin. A very big card live on Amazon Prime. We'll talk about that fight as well. But let me not jump into like the other stuff. Let me just take it from the beginning. So we're gonna start right from the fight highlights. And over the weekend, Xander Zayas was in the news. He continued with his unbeaten streak. He gave a very wonderful performance of himself. The Puerto Rico guys, he made sure that he gave his I would say like his native or the people that came to watch him like in his neighborhood a very good fight. He won. He dominated. He beat the guy. Dominated like in a very clear and convincing manner. It's not like that kind of fight where you watch and you go like, oh, maybe it could have been like this or it could have gone the other way. No, he really dominated the fight from start to the end, and eventually he got like a unanimous decision victory. And so yeah, huge congratulations to Zayat for making it happen. An amazing fight. So yeah, congratulations to Xander Zayas for that wonderful performance that he gave of himself over the weekend. Congratulations to himself. And also, Shushu Bruce Carrington was also in the news. Also another Puerto Rican. An amazing fight, amazing performance. When he took on Brian De Garcia. It was a fight. It was a fight that I knew Bruce was going to win, but hey, he really made a statement. And guess what? There was Inoue in the stands who was watching the fight from afar. I mean, Bruce versus Inoue has also been one of the fights that is being talked about at the moment, that it could definitely happen. And so I won't be shocked, or I wasn't shocked when I saw like Inoue sitting like in the stands and watching the fight. So it's definitely one of the fights that we could see in the future. And Bruce made sure that he gave a fantastic account of himself, which will definitely convince boxing fans that maybe he deserves a shot against Naoya Inoue. But I think time will tell, because the good thing is that if you are both fighters are on the top rank side, so making a fight like this should not be difficult to make, right? So we're gonna follow it up and then update you guys like in due time. And one fight that I'll say. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you anything about Shushu's fight. So this is Shushu's Bruce Carrington's fight. I mean, the way he dominated the fight. When he took on Brian Garcia. A very entertaining fight that this was. So that's the picture like in your shot. So yeah. From here, I'm going to jump right into the fight that I'm sure boxing fans want to hear me talk about. I'm going to talk about the Blair versus AB Bronner's fight. It was a fight that the Don King was promoting. That anytime Don King promotes, like the big guys come out, because he's been in the game for a very long time, and we don't really see him do a lot of shows like he used to before. And so when boxing fans saw Adrian Broner coming to fight. Of course, he's also been out of the ring for a very long time, and it was exciting to see the partnership with Broner versus or Broner teaming up with Don King and coming into the ring. So yeah, at the end of the day, he didn't get a win. I'm going to show you what the footage of what really happened.
Wow, big shot. That was
perfect left. And did you say that they picked up a tooth off the canvas?
They just did, yes.
Adrian the problem Broner has one less tooth now than he began the night with.
Wow.
Because he was trying to get him out.
Has one less tooth now than he began the night with.
Wow.
Because he was trying to get.
Hey, proud of you, Adrian.
Yeah, Adrian Broner feels like he was robbed. He didn't feel like he lost the fight. He felt like he won the fight convincingly. But yeah, definitely, whether you like it or not, the knockdown will definitely play a factor in the judges, decision going to Blair. But hey, let's not take anything away from Blair. I think he gave a very good account of himself. He really fought his heart out. You could see that he also felt like he wanted a win, and eventually he got a win. I don't know whether there was going to be a rematch between these two fighters, but at the end of the day, I think they really entertained us over the weekend, and this is what boxing is about. For me, it's more the fact that we've missed Adrian Broner, and if you look at the build up to the fight, he was saying a lot of things. He was saying things that shows that we really miss the Adrian Broner like in boxing. Like he was saying a lot of trash stuff, disrespecting his opponents and all that. And so seeing him lose wasn't what we hoped would happen. But yeah, it's boxing. Every fighter that steps into the ring has a chance to either win, lose, or to get a draw. And in this case, last weekend he wasn't able to get a win. He got a lose, or he lost against this corps. So yeah, that's it about it. On the side of boxing highlights, we're gonna go right now into boxing news, and we'll take a breather. When we come back, we're gonna jump right into it. Stay, don't go far. So the monster Nayo Inoue is in the news. I'm going to start from his outfit right now. So over the weekend, the Boxing Association of America or Boxing Writers Association of America gave away the awards like they usually do, and one fighter that was there who swept two Ring Magazine titles is this man in a shot. He won the 2023 Fighter of the Year award and the Super Bantam title. I mean, so it's a it's a very it's a very prestigious award, like we all know. And so after the night, he went home with his title or with his accolades. So huge congratulations to Inayo Inoue for the win and also receiving these two new belts from the Ring magazine. And he's currently in America, like I said. He was ringside to watch the Shishu fight, and apart from him grabbing this accolades at the just ended Boxing Writers Association awards, he's also like visiting other places in America. He was in New York. He was there. It was also like having like dinner with his his promoter and of course his manager. So he's having a good time in America. Probably he's also like taking the opportunity to see maybe what business or he could also do possibly in America. As far as like boxing is concerned. We've all already heard that there's a possibility that he could fight Gervonta Tank Davis. As to that's going to happen today or next year or 2 years time, I don't know, but I mean maybe these experiences and exposures that he's having at the moment in America will be what he needs to maybe make that kind of switch to come compete like on the American stage or in America. So yeah, Nayo Inoue currently in America. He went to the Boxing Writers Association of America awards. He swept two Ring magazine awards, and he's having a good time. Actually, he's having a really good time in America. So huge congratulations to the one of the three boxers who are undisputed in two different weight categories. So congratulations to the monster or the Japan monster Nayo Inoue. From his camp, I'm going to switch directly and move to Ryan Garcia. I mean, Ryan Garcia has been in the news over the period. I think he's been in the news consistently, but this time it's not for the good reasons. He got like hospitalized, and he asked boxing fans or fans in general to pray for him. But what happened? He was arrested over the weekend for vandalizing like stuff in the hotel. So these are the things that are happening in the space that I'm sure are also contributing to him being being detained, or being hospitalized in the and asking boxing fans to pray for him. Give me a minute. Yeah, so he has been Ram Garcia has been arrested for felony vandalism in Los Angeles, according to TMZ. So that's what it is with him. And after he got arrested, he also shared that he's currently or they were trying to give him something in the hospital, So he's asking for prayers. So hopefully, when you go to bed and you say a prayer for yourself, make sure you say one. Also, for the fighter who handed David Haney his lose. As to whether like that lose will be reversed, I think time will tell. We're going to follow. We're still following that story very closely because most of the verdicts have come out, but the one with the New York State Athletics is what is going to like confirm if whether they're going to hand Devin Hennings's all back, or they are still going to maintain the fact that he's been defeated by Ryan Garcia. But that's it. After the victory, it's been going on like like a very long tour celebrating it, and yeah, unfortunately over the weekend he was arrested in Los Angeles for felony vandalism. So yeah, that is it about it. Now we're going to move right into the camp of boxing legend Mike Tyson. We already know that a fight they were supposed to fight like a few weeks ago, and then unfortunately the fight got postponed, and so now they have a new date, and the new date that has been shared on the Most Valuable Promotions website is this particular date that the fight is going to happen on November 15th. So there you have it, a new date for the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight has been set, and it will be on November 15th. So yeah, that is it. Also coming from the Legends side. And I think that rounds it up for the boxing news that we have to share for you this weekend. Stay with me, and when we come, we're going to talk directly, or we're going to talk about the fight schedule and the event that's coming up over the weekend. Don't go far, just stick with me, and then we're going to continue like right after this breather. Yeah, so we're going to talk about fight schedule. So this weekend, June 15th, we have like two big cards coming up, one in America and one also in Ghana. These are the two cards I'll be talking about today. Let me talk about the American one because that's what a lot of eyes are following, and then later I'll talk to you about the one happening in Ghana because it's going to stream live on KASPORTS Boxing. It's a must watch for you if you are a boxing fan or you are a follower of African boxing in the diaspora, because KASPORTS Boxing is where most of the African fights are being streamed on. So without wasting much time, let me just go directly into it. Coming up this weekend, we have like Tank versus Martin coming up on PBC. This event will be live on Prime Video. It's been a very well promoted fight to be honest. Tank is looking to cement his position as the face of boxing, and Martin is also looking to cause an upset, and also to make a statement that he's actually like the dog in the division, and it's just been like overlooked. And so there's a lot at stake. This fight comes in America as well, and it's a world title championship. It's a title defense for Gervonta Tank Davis, and so it will be like for the WBA title, and it'll be competing over 12 rounds. But usually, with Tank, he usually likes to end the fight quickly, and so we're gonna see whether he'll be able to get a knockout, like he did against most of his opponents that he's competed against, or maybe Martin will come in with a game plan that will upset or cause like massive upset on the night. I think time will tell. So, if I say time will tell, we are not too far from it. It's just going to come up this Saturday night, like live on Prime Video. So make sure that you get your Prime Video and catch this event live in a pay-per-view. And also, the co-event of this particular fight is the David Benavidez versus Alexander Guskav. These two will be competing in the light heavyweight titles for the light heavyweight division for the interim WBC title. So it's going to be like a very cracking card or a very cracking night of boxing because both fighters are bring a lot to the table. Like they are very, very like competitive and very tough, very seasoned fighters. You know, at a point we all know that Canelo has not even has constantly like not granted for us to see the fight between Alex and between David Benavidez and him Canelo. And so you know that Canelo Benavidez has decided to move up and challenge himself and is now daring to be great. So he's decided to take on like Alexander Good. So we're going to follow this fight like or this card like closely, and then we'll update you and we'll bring you like the update on how things go within the week, and then from there we'll all know if Tank will still solidify his position as the face of boxing he said he is. Martin will come in, and cause a massive upset to destroy the party. But time will tell, like I said, and the time is not too far from us. It's just a couple of days from today. Now, from there, I'm going to talk to you about the Fist of Carnage happening in Ghana. It's a combination of 4 different promoters in Ghana coming together and bring all these promoters putting their best fighter forward, to compete against, international or other competitors, right in Ghana. And this fight is coming up on Saturday night, right in Ghana. I'm talking to you about this particular card. They were supposed to have a media workout today, but no, yesterday, but it got cancelled or it got postponed. Let me put it like that. And so it will still come up. Friday night. On Friday nights they will have like their so tomorrow is the press conference, and weighing will be on Friday night, and then on Sunday. Sorry, and then on wait, I think I missed something. So the public appearance will rather be tomorrow. Sorry, and then press conference. And then the weigh-in is going to definitely be at the Bukom Boxing Arena on Thursday, and then on Friday night the event will come off in Ghana. So the Feast of Carnage it's going to be like a climax of the 4 big promoters putting their best fighters forward, so that we can have like a very competitive card in Ghana. Or I'll put it in the African space to watch. It wouldn't be a boring fight we're not going to see boring fights where the promoters protect the fighters. But this time it's going to be like each promoter putting his best fighter forward to compete. And in the main event, we'll see Bullet take on Sholo. That'll be like the main event. And we have like a lot of boxing prospects in there. We have like Olido Bertos looking to cement himself or secure a very big fight for himself in America. And I know his promoter has told me that this fight is like a step up, and then they want him to be able to give himself a very like a good account of himself, because the Tanzanian opponent that he's going to face is a very tough opponent. And so winning this fight will set him up for great things coming up in the future. So yeah, this is the Fist of Carnage, where Michael Wambulet and Sa will take on Kwe in the main event. And this event is going to be streamed live on KA Sports Boxing. So make sure you keep your eyes right here on KA Sports Boxing, so that you can be able to catch like the live feed as and when it happens. Guys, this is how I end the show today. I really want to thank you for sticking and stay with me for tonight. God willing, Friday night, before the card, we would have like the African Boxing on Max, where the boxing doctor will be here to discuss, what as an African promoter needs to know, or anybody who is in boxing in Ghana or in Africa needs to know, to be able to take his game or take the sport to the next level that we really want. And so make sure you don't miss that particular show, which is here on every Friday night with the Boxing Doc. If you are not following us on any of our socials yet, please make sure you do that. Just go on YouTube, type KA Sports Boxing, follow us, subscribe over there. Go on Facebook, just or wherever you're watching this particular tape, make sure you just subscribe or follow or like, so that anytime you come on here, you'll be able to catch the live, and then you'll be able to share and interact with us like as the show goes on. I really appreciate you guys all for staying with me for tonight. It's a Monday Boxing Madness, where we discuss nothing but the fresh or the latest thing happening in the world of boxing. Also letting you know what is going to happen in the coming week in terms of the fight, and then we also let you know the headlines that are making the news in the world of boxing. We don't take your time for granted, and so we really want to say a very big thank you for always coming here to come check us out, and also interacting with us via our posts and our videos that we share on our platforms. Okay, so this is how we end the show. I'm going to leave the show, and I'll leave you with how Andre Broner lost 2 of his teeth when he fought Blair. If you don't see me here again, then I'm gone. I'll see you next week, Monday, where we discuss new things that happened over the weekend. Thank you for your time, and have a very good evening.
Wow. Big shot. That was amazing.
Perfect left. And did you say that they picked up a tooth off the
Yes,
canvas?
they just did, yes.